My first piece is dedicated to Sally Hemings, who was the victim of Thomas Jefferson, a founding father of the United States, who was a rapist, genocidal slaver. Sally walked the border with her teeth glowing in the evening lamps. She was smiling and her dress was torn. This was in France, and it is over now. Polly clutched her like she was a doorway into which to tumble, like she was a warm fireplace, a night through a window, or her father's lap. Sally might have swam from England for the way that history remembers her. Her granddaddy used to ride the sea and whip her grandma's back until it split and howled. Sally must have been born with her legs spread, her lips shaking like the storm-bent poplar trees, waiting for the rain. Sally is 14. Sally is a slut. Everyone will say he loved her. Sally must have loved the staring Paris sky, her brother's cooking, and the speaking lessons. She kicked her shoes into the street to feel the earth roll its shoulders free. She practiced writing out her name until the letters felt like home and held her tight. Sally must have laughed her sleek hair into life and kissed her looking glass. She must have found him on her pillow. He recorded all her children in his farm book. She was light-colored and decidedly good-looking. Sally tucks the dawn into her bed to keep the fields cool in the morning. She washed back to Virginia with the tide, and when it pulled away, it left her breathless. She found her organs whimpering in a shack. She found a dead girl's coughing in her stomach. She found she wasn't white. Sally sent her daughters on their feet to run one day and kept her sons to play the fiddle. Sally never wrote her nights in Monticello or the quiet, darkling Charlottesville repose. It is so easy, with no writing, for history to rifle through your bones, looking for a story. Everyone will say she loved him. It is over now because he says that it is over now because he says that it is over now because he says that. Sally never had to pull the cotton till it tangled in her hair and slipped into her stomach in its tufts and blots. Her children went on errands and the neighbors loved them and she loved them too, and it is over now. Listen, this is not the part they like to tell, where she was no longer pretty, and her hair was gray and thick, and he didn't want to her anymore. When he died, she shivered out into the world, too late for Paris or for history to worry where she went. Thank you, and I just have one other piece and then I'll be out of your hair. This piece is called Love Poem to a High School Cutter, and trigger warning for self-harm. And they shivered at your scars, so you shaved your head and wore ropes on your ankles. There is something to be said for being gruesome. Paint your face like a chessboard. Make them look you in your crooked teeth. Wear a long black coat and learn to stand too still. You can't disguise the length and wideness of your nose, the jolting in your hands, your staccato wrists. Can't look pretty in size 4 shoes. So walk big and messy. Take up too much space. Make your body sacred and angelic. Make the world afraid to touch you. God, you big sad thing with bad skin, bad attitude, bad eyes, bad language on your bad lips with your burns and cuts and mismatched pills. You don't owe anyone a good hair day or a smile or some blooming April morning when you'll wake in ash and petals, hungry for the sky. You don't have to grow down small and yellow in your bed. Keep Midas on the wrong side of your door. Bar the windows and don't feel bad for all the bright blue days you've slept through. Squeeze through the narrowing of faults. Slip through the cliffs. Come out stretched and wrong. Drip and spill and ooze yourself alive. Pull the nails out of your fingers like quills. Sleep on a hardwood floor. Stare the sun down. You need to crack your heart open in seeds. You need to burn yourself empty of your dead. If some boy says, "You're beautiful," say, "And why should I be?" Better yet, don't talk to boys. Speak only to the people who don't think that they can save you. Don't think that. It isn't their business to save you. You will save yourself. It's okay. It's okay to be ugly. Survival is always ugly. You carried pieces of your stomach in your hands and still made it to algebra on Thursday. You wore bruises like a second set of lips, and here you are, laughing, limping, and alive. Noli me tangere. You are scarred. You are sacred. You have climbed your own hair, walked the wasteland with your stomach showing. If someone recognizes you, calls your old name out, stare them in the eyes and make them shudder. Let them live so they can spread your gospel. Leave. You are not going home tonight. You're going to come out of this in ribbons, salt spills scarred into your thighs, pockmarked with acne and blades. You're going to be scary. Children will ask, what did this to you? Say you fought a creature with long nails and no eyes. Say you fought your high school girlfriend. Say you fought yourself, and say you won. Tell them that heroes are made in the dark. Say you aren't a hero anymore.